crunch time, KS. You know what time it is. I'm Earl Spence. And we need to talk about the San Antonio Spurs. Listen, they have been balling. They're on an 8-game winning streak, and they just beat OKC for the third time in less than 2 weeks and just beat them on Christmas Day, 117 to 102. Previously, they won 130 to 110 in a blowout win in San Antonio and beat them in NBA Cup quarterfinals at semifinals as well. And listen, the Spurs are legit. If you told me coming in this season where they'll be this good, I'll call you crazy. I had them in like the play in. I was like, there's no way Wemby and company will miss the playoffs. But listen, they could find themselves in the conference finals. Seriously. I mean, past three matchups, Wemby has been coming off the bench with the injury, and they're still doing it to the Thunder. They're just whooping him right now. I'm gonna tell you why. This team has a lot of depth on their team. They're young, athletic, they can defend. And a thing I just didn't like about the Spurs was the guard play. I thought you had way too many guards with De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, and Dylan Harper in the draft. Obviously, trained for De'Aaron Fox during the trade deadline last season. I thought you had to get rid of one of those guards or maybe two. But in all reality, you can keep all of them, honestly. I mean, they have 8 players scoring in double figures this season. De'Aaron Fox looking back to his all-star ways, averaging 22, 4, and 6 a game as well. Stephon Castle's been a breakout star right now. He has superstar potential all over him. Doing great for my fantasy team. And listen, rookie of the year last year and one of my favorite players in the league, averaging 19, 5, and 7, a steal, and 4 turnovers. I don't really like that part, but he is cooking right now for the Spurs as well. And Dylan Harper doing great things as a rookie, 12 a game as well. And obviously signing Luke Cornett, I mean, a great rebounder as well, 8 points, 6.5 boards as well, 1.4 blocks, second team in blocks, obviously behind Wemby. But listen, give credit to Mitch Johnson as well. I can't summarily dismiss that. I mean, filling in for Pop, I've obviously been coaching for over 20 years. Pop's one of the best coaches of all time, maybe the best coach of all time in the NBA. But Mitch Johnson doing a great job right now. And Jeremy Socon, we thought he'd be like alongside Wemby, but he's been getting limited minutes this season. Only 15 minutes a game, only 5 points per game as well. So they don't really utilize him as much anymore. I mean, Keldon Johnson's getting some of the shine, averaging 13 a game as well. Harrison Barnes starting to fit their mold, what they're trying to build in San Antonio. And listen, San Antonio got something special going on right now. And they're just having a lot of fun together. They're a great defensive team. And that's how you kind of counteract against OKC. Size. And right now, it's all about the youth right now in defense. Defense wins championships. And this team's great defensively. If you got to be OKC, you got to be out physicalize them, get up in their face, defense, and just all around great ball movement and team basketball right now. And it's reminiscent of those Spurs teams back in the day. You guys know Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Ginobili, and the crew. Team basketball and great defense, and that's what San Antonio is doing right now within this team as well. And what's crazy, like I said, Wemby's coming off the bench in all 3 of their wins right now. And those 3 games against OKC, they have been limiting SGA right now. He's not being like the MVP like we know he is right now. And Anthony Edwards said it after they beat the Thunder a couple days ago. They're just trapping SGA. And listen, I know J does come back from injury, but he got to step up as well. I mean, all this season, you rarely heard any noise about Chad or J Dub doing these things, but the SGA consistently. Remember in Game 5 where J Dub at 40, he really outshined SGA for that day, and we're talking about him being a possible Finals MVP. I'm like, relax now, it's still SGA. And lo and behold, SGA won Finals MVP. And listen, we need one of those J Dub performances throughout the season. We need Chet Holmgren to step up a little bit more. He has a lot of potential as well. A great player has a lot of potential, but he got to step up for sure. And the role players as well. Lou Dort, you can't throw a rock in the ocean, my boy. You're shooting 32% from three, 37 from the field, and you shot 41 last season and 39 the year before from three, or vice versa, but you were a great three-point shooter. And the defense, you're still a great defender, but it hasn't been there like the past couple of seasons. We know you're an elite defender, but it hasn't been there as well. Starting to get little sloppy. They're starting to get a little cocky with themselves, starting to talk about the 7-3 win record. We know what happened to the Warriors. They ran to GOAT James, and guess what? He stopped them. And they want to talk about all this record. J Dell talking about we're better than 17 Thunder, 96 Bulls, 19 Raptors. I don't know where the 19 Raptors come from, but slow down a little bit. It's still very possible you guys get 70 plus wins. I think that's very possible and all, but hit the brakes now. If you tell me they could lose to San Antonio again in the playoff picture, I wouldn't call you crazy. But listen, a lot of teams in the Western Conference right now, and somehow, some way, the Spurs have their number, and the San Antonio Spurs are back in business for the next decade. Let me know what you guys think about this. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and embrace the chaos.